Good morning, everybody. It is Dina D'Alessandro, Dina the dietitian, Dish with Dina. Today is Wednesday, and it is National Nutrition Month, the month of March. So I am taking you on a little bit of a behind the scenes in a week of my life as a registered dietitian. In my professional settings, I provide nutrition counseling to a variety of patients under my private practice. And I'm also an adjunct lecturer of undergraduate and graduate nutrition sciences up at Lehman College, where I'm also the campus dietitian providing nutrition counseling services there as part of the basic needs services that are provided to the students who are enrolled at Lehman College. I'm also hired as an independent contractor, so I provide help staff, things like health fairs with corporate wellness events, and I facilitate wellness webinars both for other people and for my own kind of like branded entity called Dish with Dina. And then I'm sure there's more things. Oh yes, I also work with a Head Start school up here in the Upper East Side in Manhattan, where I provide them with dietetic services. So I oversee their cycle menus that they give the food to the children that go to that school, and I help counsel or consult with the parents, and I classroom observe and meal observe the children in settings just to see that they are getting what they need or address any potential nutritional concerns that they might have if they have things like selective eating or allergies or anything else that might prevent them from getting the proper requirements at school, both quality and quantity. In my personal life, I've taken on the role as primary caregiver to my mom, who lives down in Ocean County, New Jersey. So most of my time now is spent down there. Right now I'm in New York City because I have to be on site for a few things in this realm. But for those of you who do caregiving as well, you know, it can be a little bit overwhelming, spread you a little bit thin, as it has with me too. So a lot of my normal everyday habits have taken a bit of a hit. And so I'm trying to just see how I can share with you how I juggle all the things that I'm trying to live and lead by example when it comes to healthy habits and eating and nutrition and sleep and physical activity, etc. But mostly because the National Nutrition Month theme this year is the power of nutrition, and how I can extend to you through maybe some of my own personal efforts the ways that we can empower ourselves or make choices that are necessary and realistic whenever we are going through certain changes in our lives that might feel a little bit hard to manage or a little bit unsustainable. Today, as I said, was Wednesday, and today I'm going to be heading off to two of my jobs at Lehman College campus. The first one is I'm going to be conducting my nutrition counseling services at the Student Health Center, so I'll give you some insight into there. And the second one, at the end of the evening tonight, I'm going to be teaching my graduate nutrition counseling course. So this is a group of about a dozen students or so that I've actually worked with through their undergraduate courses, and now they've made up the ranks, and I'm watching them grow and excel in their academic journey, which is kind of cool. And tonight we're going to, I can't remember what the chapter is that we're talking about, but we're also going to be conducting some mock counseling sessions. So we're going to be doing little role playing, and that's always fun and nerve-wracking as well. So continue watching along with me as I share some insights and some recommendations and some guidance and some other things that will resonate with you as well. Here I'm taking with me some things to campus. I have half of the sandwich that I had from yesterday left over. I have my little protein bar from RX Bar, which I like very much, my can of soup, and always water. I'm working on campus today, as I mentioned earlier. This is Lehman College in the Bronx, New York City. This is where I went to school for my second degree undergrad, my master's degree, my dietetic internship, and now I have two jobs on here. So this morning I'm going to be working at the Student Health Center, which I'll share in a second, the beautiful view from the campus. And then this evening I'm going to be teaching my graduate nutrition counseling course. wrapped up my graduate class about 9 o'clock and had to head over to grab the car, my mom's car that I drove up in a municipal parking garage not too far from campus. And then I drove all the way back very late at night to my mom's house, and I am quite tired. So here's what I noticed about today. I screwed something up. I had brought with me, as you saw from the earlier clip, a protein bar, which I ate, a can of soup, which I was supposed to eat in the student health center around lunchtime, and then my second half of my sandwich, which I was supposed to eat in the break or before my evening class started. And I screwed up because I ate the sandwich at the health center, which means that when I took the soup to class, I had no way of opening it up and microwaving it or putting it in a bowl. So that was a big boo-boo. And because of that, when I walked into my mom's house this evening, I was starving. So here's what I want to say about that. Obviously, I meant to be a little bit more mindful about my choices, and I had planned accordingly, but I did not follow my plan. And I don't believe in rules that you can't eat after a certain time of night. So when I walked in, it's whatever time it is right now, almost 11:30 p.m. And I have a lot of work to catch up on right now for post-school things, which I'm gonna do now because tomorrow is a very packed patient schedule and I just don't have the time to do that. So I'm probably gonna be up until well past 1 in the morning, which is not usually like me. But my point is that I'm going to honor my hunger right now, and I'm going to grab something out of the kitchen fridge and eat then. So thank you for joining me today, Wednesday, my on-campus day. And now, of course, I'm back in Ocean County, New Jersey. And again, I'm just documenting some of my own personal habits to celebrate and honor National Nutrition Month and the power of nutrition. So tune in again tomorrow when I continue this conversation and give you some more behind the scenes of a week in the life of me.